iPhone 16 Pro Max versus iPhone 15 Pro Max. Should you upgrade? Hello my dear friends, how are you? I hope you are well and in good health. Today I have a new and very important video with you, which is iPhone 16 Pro Max versus iPhone 15 Pro Max. Should you upgrade? I hope you like it, but before watching the video, subscribe to the channel to receive everything new. Now let's watch the video. Apple has announced the highly anticipated iPhone 16 series, which includes the premium iPhone 16 Pro Max model. Since we gave last year's premium iPhone 15 Pro Max in your perfect 4.5-star rating, how do the raw specs of its successor, the iPhone 16 Pro Max, compare? Before we review the iPhone 16 Pro Max, we noted the biggest differences between the two high-end phone models, so you can decide whether or not you want to upgrade. Price and availability: iPhone 16 Pro Max is available for pre-order starting September 13th and will be officially launched on September 20th. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is available in a choice of 4 colors, with titanium blue from last year replacing titanium desert, and has a suggested retail price of £8,199/$1,199. The iPhone 15 Pro Max can no longer be ordered directly from Apple's website, and is instead only available elsewhere, likely while supplies last. The current recommended retail price is the same as its successor at £1,199/$1,199, however we expect this price to drop in the next few weeks. iPhone 16 Pro Max is larger. Not only is the iPhone 16 Pro Max larger than the iPhone 15 Pro Max, it's the largest iPhone ever at 6.9 inches when measured diagonally across the screen. Instead, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is 6.7 inches, diagonal. This equates to the iPhone 16 Pro Max being 163mm, 6.42 inches, high and 77.6mm, 3.06 inches, wide, while the iPhone 15 Pro is slightly smaller at 159.9mm, 6.29 inches, x 767.7mm, 3.02 inches. Although the iPhone 16 Pro Max is the larger of the two, it still has the same thickness as its smaller predecessor at 8.25mm, 0.32 inches. Perhaps unsurprisingly, since it's a larger model, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is also slightly heavier at 227 grams compared to 221 grams for the iPhone 15 Pro. Aside from the size, both phones have a durable titanium design. Although the iPhone 16 Pro series features the thinnest bezels of any Apple product, the iPhone 16 Pro series also has the latest generation ceramic shield glass front, which Apple claims is 2 times stronger than the glass in any other smartphone. While the iPhone 15 Pro series also has a previous iteration of the ceramic shield glass front. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by the A18 Pro chip. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's flagship chip, the A18 Pro, while the iPhone 15 Pro Max is powered by last year's high-end chip, the A17 Pro. Apple says the A18 Pro is not only faster, but also more powerful and efficient than the A17 Pro, thanks to its second-generation 3nm architecture. For a more in-depth look at the differences between the two Pro chips, visit our A18 Pro vs A17 Pro guide. The iPhone 16 Pro Max has a camera control button. New to the entire iPhone 16 series is the camera control button, which is a faster way to interact with the camera and allows users to quickly launch the camera, take a shot, and start recording video. Apple also explained that later this year the camera control will be updated with a 2-stage shutter to automatically lock focus and exposure on a subject to allow users to reframe the shot without losing focus. While the iPhone 15 Pro Max does not include camera control, it, like the iPhone 16 series, does include the customizable action button that was launched with the iPhone 15 Pro series. The iPhone 16 Pro Max has a 48-megapixel fusion lens. Both phones feature a professional camera system, consisting of a main lens along with an ultra-wide and telephoto zoom. However, the iPhone 16 Pro Max has a 48-megapixel fusion camera with a faster, more efficient quad-pixel sensor and Apple's camera interface that supports 4K video recording at 120 fps with Dolby Vision. This is not only the highest resolution and highest frame rate ever available on an iPhone, but it's also a first in smartphones according to Apple. Along with the 48MP Fusion lens, the iPhone 16 Pro Max has a new 48MP ultra-wide camera that features a quad-pixel sensor with autofocus and retains the 5x telephoto camera from last year. Both the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max can also capture spatial photos as well as videos, which is especially popular when using Apple Vision Pro. Other than that, the iPhone 15 Pro Max has a 48MP main camera along with a 12MP wide-angle lens and a 5x telephoto lens. We found the iPhone 15 Pro Max's camera to be impressive and incredibly reliable, producing a usable photo almost every time. Both support Apple Intelligence. Arguably one of the most anticipated updates coming with iOS 18. The iPhone 16 Pro Max and iPhone 15 Pro Max will run several Apple Intelligence tools including improved Siri and ChatGPT and Image Playground integration. It's worth noting that Apple Intelligence will not come with the iPhone 16 Pro Max and will instead be available with the iOS 18.1 update later this year. Early judgment: the iPhone 16 Pro Max isn't just the biggest iPhone ever, it promises to be the fastest and most powerful. 2. It also features an impressive trio of cameras, including a new main fusion lens and an ultra-wide lens that's larger than last year's lens. With this in mind, if you want the best possible iPhone on the market, the iPhone 16 Pro Max seems like the better choice. On the other hand, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is still a premium smartphone even after a year. Apple Max is smart too. The iPhone 16 Pro Max offers notable upgrades over the iPhone 15 Pro Max, but whether it's worth the upgrade depends on your priorities. Main differences: display and design. The iPhone 16 Pro Max has a larger 6.9-inch display compared to the iPhone 15 Pro Max's 6.7-inch display. Both retain the same pixel density but with slightly thinner bezels on the newer model. The design is almost identical, using titanium frames, but the iPhone 16 Pro Max offers a new desert titanium color option. Camera upgrades. The ultra-wide camera on the 16 Pro Max has been upgraded to 48MP, from 12MP. Delivering better close-up photography and detail. It also includes a new capacitive camera control button to make it easier to manage photo and video settings. Video improvements include Dolby Vision recording at up to 4K resolution at 120 fps and enhanced audio capture with wind reduction and mixing features. Performance. The A18 Pro chip in the iPhone 16 Pro Max delivers up to 15% better processing performance and 20% better GPU performance than the A17 Pro chip in the 15 Pro Max, along with improved power efficiency. The A18 Pro's enhanced machine learning capabilities enhance AI-based features. Battery and charging. The 16 Pro Max has a slightly larger battery, 4,685 mAh versus 4,422 mAh, and better battery life across different tasks. Supports faster wireless charging, up to 25 watts via MagSafe. Should you upgrade? Recommended for upgrading, if you value the improved ultra-wide camera, larger display, or performance boosts for gaming or video editing. The iPhone 16 Pro Max delivers meaningful advancements. Postpone. If you're satisfied with your 15 Pro Max and don't need additional camera and performance improvements, waiting for a future model may be wiser. Sources: TechRadar, Phone Arena, Apple Insider. At the end of the video, thank you for watching and see you in a new video.